Hi guys, welcome to your warm-up and workout brief for May 7th. Today we're going to do a little burner that has some sumo deadlift high pulls in it and burpee box jump overs. Tiffany's favorite movement? Second favorite?
Yeah,
10th favorite?
1,000.
Okay. We're going to start your warm-up with some cat and cow stretches. So she's going to go on all fours. She's going to round her back as much as she can and then arch it as much as she can, back and forth for 10 reps. And then we'll ask her to do 10 Cossack squats. So wide sumo stance. She's going to send her hips back and down to one side, and then up and over and back and down to the other side. We'll go 10 on each side for that, guys. And then you're going to take 2 minutes of running, rowing, bicycle riding, jump roping, any kind of a steady state cardio monostructural movement. Get your heart rate up and get a little sweat going. Shouldn't be hard in 108-degree weather. Now, after that, we're going to do 3 sets of 10 deadlifts, 10 push-ups, and 10 box jumps. So Tiff will just demonstrate for now on a kettlebell. So she's going to place the kettlebell between her feet and do a few deadlifts, keeping her chest up and her back flat. So she'll go for 10 of those. Then she'll do 10 push-ups, which is just going to be our standard push-up, lock it out at the top, and then 10 box jumps. We want to see her jump off of 2 feet, land on 2 feet, and stand all the way up. So she'll go through 3 rounds of that, getting nice and warm, and then we're going to practice sumo deadlift high pulls. We're going to show you a progression for the sumo deadlift high pull. First off is the stance. She's going to take a stance that has, back up a little bit there, a stance where the feet are wider than her shoulders, but at the bottom she can still drive her knees out and over her toes, and her grip for the barbell, if she's got one, is going to be inside of her legs. At the bottom, I want to show you a position here. Her knees are out and over her toes. Her back is still flat like a regular deadlift. So to practice this, she's just going to stand up with the barbell 10 times, keeping the bar close and sweeping her knees back as she lifts. After she finishes that piece of the progression, she's going to go a deadlift and shrug. So after she stands all the way up, you'll see her shrug her shoulders. She's going to practice that slow so she can learn the timing of legs passing off the work to her upper body. After 10 of those, we'll go sumo deadlift shrug fast. And now we want to see speed of the hip. When the bar gets above the knees, she's going to speed up. Still waiting until she stands all the way up before shrugging. Then after that, the final piece of the progression is to do the whole movement. And she'll finish with her elbows high and outside up here and the bar about as high as her collarbone. So the whole movement looks like this. Okay. Good. Now when you perform the workout for time or with weight, obviously you're not holding the bar up here. The bar will come here and then it'll come right back down. So Tiff's going to show you what that looks like with the barbell now. Back up. Okay, so she starts with the bar at the middle of her shins. If she had plates on the bar, the plates would be on the floor. She's going to do the whole movement and then back down. Okay, go ahead and rest that on the ground. If you have a kettlebell, you can do exactly the same movement. Your feet will not be quite as wide, but you're going to keep the movement pattern the same of extending the legs and then bringing the hands up and elbows up high. If you don't have a kettlebell but you have dumbbells, what we're going to ask you to do instead is a dumbbell muscle clean. So one head of the dumbbell is going to touch the floor. You're going to stand up and bring the dumbbells right up to your shoulders. Right? So that will be your replacement if you don't have a barbell for today's workout. After that, you're going to do 12 reps. The reps should be light enough so that you can move through the set of 12 rather quickly with minimal breaks throughout the workout. And then you're going to do some burpee box jump overs. So here I'm going to have Tiff demonstrate 50 reps so you guys get a really good idea of what the movement looks like. But you don't have to face the box, but you're going to do a burpee, jump up and on the box, and then to the other side. That would be 1. You're only doing 6 per round in the workout, so you should be able to keep moving pretty quickly. Remember, after you do your 6th burpee, you hit the floor, you jump up, you've got to jump to the other side of the box before you go back to your sumo deadlift high pulls. If you don't have a box that's sturdy, or if you're jumping on a chair or something like that, instead of doing burpee box jump overs, just do a burpee box jump or a burpee step up. so that you can be safe. I do not want to see any tumbles and fails on Instagram. If you have one of those, just send them to me privately so I can see that. Just me and Tiff, right?
Yep.
Okay. So the movement should be light and fast. This one should burn a little bit. You should finish 2 or 3 rounds, look at the clock and go, oh, I have 9 minutes to go. and then start to settle in for the workout. The stretches we're gonna do to cool down after all that is gonna be a low back stretch. So you're gonna lay on the floor and bring your knees into your chest. Stretching the low back, rest your head on the floor. You'll feel your hips come off the ground. So you do that for about 1.5 minutes. And then you can put a foot up on the box here and stretch your hamstrings 1 minute on each side. After that, take a walk and cool down. And that's all we got for you on this Thursday. We'll see you on Friday.